A couple of hours ago, I had a quiz worth 20% of my mark. And despite there being three quizzes in that class, and it's really the best two out of three, so technically this might not even matter. After completing the quiz, I felt very upset. And essentially, I studied and I basically, you could say I knew everything. Like the only thing I might have struggled with was there was like some word problems, like longer questions, because it was like multiple choice. The first half was multiple choice, the other half was like word problems. One of the word problems, we'll see. Maybe I got it completely right, or maybe I messed up one step or something, right? Like it happens, but I just like afterwards I finished and I used ChatGPT and I looked over because I could remember a good amount of the questions. So I just looked over the questions and see what I got right or wrong. And I did mess up like I know for sure two guaranteed mess ups on the multiple choice, which they're basically 50% of the quiz, and there was 10 of them, and each one is worth 2 points. So basically, I got 4 points loss. And I don't know, like it kind of stung. And there was a few other ones that were a bit debatable if I did them right or wrong. And then it's like you're like underestimating yourself or overestimating yourself. It's like, okay, let's say I got six, so that's 12 out of 20. Or did I get seven? Did I get eight? Or worst case scenario, I got five. And it's just a lot of overthinking that's unnecessary. And also one of the other questions on the second half, there's like three word problems. The first one, I think I 100%, like it was really easy. The second one is the one I just mentioned, where I either got 8 out of 8 points for that, or I got like 7 or 6. Like I think I got it right, but it's possible I messed up one part of it. And then the last one, I had everything correct, but I used the wrong interest rate for it. I forgot to put it to the power of 1/4 or something, or 1/3. So I forgot to do that, but like my formula that I used and everything was correct. And it's like, I don't know, like the teacher seems bad, or I mean, it's not even him that's really grading it, but like on Ray My Prof, he just seems like he wasn't good at teaching. And I don't think he's that bad, but it's like, are the TA's gonna like give me like, because that question was out of seven, so are they gonna give me like 6 out of 7 or like 5 out of 7? Or are they gonna give me 4 out of 7? Because like, how much part marks are you giving me, right? Because I did get the wrong answer. I have everything correct except the interest rate. So it's just a lot of overthinking. And it's like, oh, so if I did the worst possible way, then I get like a 50 or 60. And then if I do it this way, I probably get like an 80 or something. And it's just like a lot of overthinking. And I think the thing that stings the most is I really could have gotten 100%, or like a high 90, let's say. And maybe I'll still get a 90, but I'm not sure. But it just hurts because like I studied and I knew everything basically. Like there was nothing surprising. I just messed up some multiple choice questions, which hurts because it's like I didn't take enough time to go through them. I just kind of speed ran the quiz, and then I went back to it, but I forgot a key detail in one of the questions. It's like things like this where you just really like have to reflect and just be like, man, look, I already wrote the quiz. I can't change it now. There's no point stressing about it. There's no point worrying about it. It already happened, right? You know how people say focus on the present, stop focusing on the past? Like, man, right after I finished it, there's no point to even worry about it. Like, I understand why people worry about, grades and stuff. Same reason I do, like, scholarships. And for me, for instance, there's a thing called a co-op program, which essentially like has like a 90%, 95% like chance of you essentially getting an internship, like guaranteed. And that's through just having good enough grades to actually be entered into it to begin with. So like for stuff like that, I understand why people are stressing, but at the end of the day, it's like I did it. I could have done way better, but it is what it is. Well, I don't know, maybe in 2 weeks we'll get the results. Maybe I did better than I thought. Maybe I didn't do as bad as I estimated myself. Maybe I did really bad. Maybe I didn't even pass, right? I mean, that's unlikely, but maybe I just got like a 50, and that's not good. But it's like you knew the material, you studied well, but going into the questions, you didn't read them carefully enough. So you learn from your mistakes. Like literally, do something, try your best, and learn from your mistakes, and then move forward and do better next time. And if you don't do better, try to do better again. Like, let's say you go again for the second, and you don't, you mess up again. What did you mess up this time? Did you really try harder? You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. I'm just yapping, honestly. Okay, I just got some random message from a random number. But, like, I'm really just yapping, but honestly, just, guys, like, if you think about it, this quiz won't matter to me in, like, a day. Like, in a day, I'll forget about it. And then, I'll do way better on the other two quizzes, right? Like, it is what it is, regardless. And let's say the worst case scenario, I get, like, a bad grade overall in the class. I got a bad grade in the class. I do good in my other classes, so I'll still everything will be fine in terms of scholarships and just co-op in general. And even if it's not, like, and I don't get into co-op or I lose scholarships, and I have to work harder in other categories of my life, like maintaining a job, or I'll just have to work harder to get an internship to begin with, right? So it's like, no matter what happens and what stepbacks you might be given in life, you can always recover. And obviously, you can make it easier for yourself by working harder or smarter, or whatever you may say. But after you've done something, you can't really change it. So you just gotta, like, move on and really just try to learn from your mistakes. And I'm repeating myself, but I just wanted to yap for a bit and I guess express myself a little, because I know afterwards when I finished that quiz, I was talking to my friends, and I was very hostile to one of them because he basically gave the same advice that I'm giving you guys. And I was just like, bro, like, it doesn't matter. Like, when it happened, I was just so, like, upset, man. And I don't even know what I was upset for. Like, it's not like I did bad. I guess I didn't do as good as I could have because, well, silly mistakes happen, right? But yeah, peace. See you tomorrow.